Australia is a unique and diverse country in terms of culture, population, climate, geography, and history. Australia's culture is diverse as a country's landscape. Australia is a multicultural and multi-ethnic country, and this is reflected on the country's food, lifestyle, and culture practice and experience. Australia has an important heritage from Aboriginal people who played a decisive role in the cultural landscape. This diversity of influence has created a dynamic, innovative, and outgoing cultural environment in Australia. As of December in 2014, Australian population was about 23.6 million. Populous states are New South Wales and Victoria, and the capital are Australia's largest cities, Sydney and Melbourne. Most of Australia has mild weather for most of the year. The northern states of Australia are usually warm, and the southern states experience cold winters, but rarely have sub-zero temperatures. Australia is an island continent and the sixth largest country in the world. The country is about 4,000 kilometers from east to the west, and 200 kilometers from north to south, with a coastline of 36,735 kilometers. Canberra is the capital of Australia. Canberra, with a population of about 380,000, is located in the Australia Capital Territory, roughly halfway between the two large cities, Melbourne and Sydney. Figures for 2019 show a drop of 9,315 births compared to the number of registered in 2018. New South Wales recorded the largest decline. In 2018, New South Wales cleared its backing of registrations, and as a result, the number of births registered in 2018 reached an all-time high. Enrollment numbers for 2019 will be more in line with recent levels. Figures for 2019 show 10,808 more deaths than 2018. The state of Victoria had fastest increase in deaths, including 2,812 that were not reported to the Australia. Between 2017 and 2019, New South Wales had the second largest increase in deaths, reflecting more timely registration of deaths. In Australia, boys born between 2016 and 2018 can expect to live to 8.7 years old. Girls born between 1881 and 1990 can expect to live 50.8 years. Boys born between 1881 and 1890 can expect to live to 47.2 years, and girls born in 2018 can expect to live to 84.9 years. Life expectancy changes throughout a person's life as their chances of reaching old age increase as they survive through birth, childhood, and adolescence. Life expectancy at different ages can be expressed as the number of years more a person can expect to live or age at which they can expect to die, expressed in years. Man aged 65 in 2016 to 2018 can expect to live another 19.9 years. The woman aged 65 to 2016 and 2018 can expect to live another 22.6 years. Figures for 2019 showed 9,315 fewer babies were born than in 2018. New South Wales recorded the largest decline. In 2018, New South Wales cleared its backlog of registration, and as a result, the number of births registered in 2018 reached an all-time high. Enrollment numbers for 2019 will be will be more in line with recent levels. Australia has one of the lowest infant mortality rate in the world. The infant mortality rate is 3.3 infant deaths per 1,000 live births, compared to 3.1 to 2018, 4.2 deaths per 1,000 lives in 2009. Here are the per months, which is 1960, 2020, 2060. The average life expectancy of Australia is the longest in the world. Much of our longevity is due to the advancements in medical technology, the childhood immunization. We went in our lives and we got a return. But our success are created in a different democratic. Instead of reproducing to replace ourselves, we're living longer. The result is an even bigger expansion in the relative share of the elderly population. For Australia, the first step in finding a solution requires a rethinking of population problems from creating the problem to solving the problem. We all have a role to play. Our focus should be on promoting a fair Australia by creating opportunities to address the challenge posed by an aging population. This means investing in Australia to achieve a high quality of life. Fertility has been below replacement levels for 2 decades, but the age structure will ensure that at these fertility levels, natural growth will remain positive for the next 50 years. A little known possibility is that fertility rate could fall below current levels, thus preventing timely appeal to the pronatality policy, which emphasizes that the best immigrants are Australian babies. The committee believes that the appropriate purpose of any population policy must be promote the well-being of Australia, which is reflected in the four national objectives. These goals include economic progress, ecological integrity, social justice, and responsible international participation. After reviewing the impact of population on major national goals, the committee recommended that the federal government, as a matter of priority, develop a population policy that seeks to influence and respond to demographic change.